This is the finale of my remaster rewrite of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. This is our last. This will. But full quick disclaimer, I will do the last night in a couple of weeks, so wait, hang on over there. Anyway, to the story. As Sam and Carly are running to the pillars, there's Chaz and RC are dealing with Brawl and Devastator. Chaz is trying to taking on Brawl while RC is just taking on Devastator. Dator. Even for her small size, she is putting up a good fight. Chaz, you think you can hold the line for me? Chaz then says, I got my hands busy here, girl, but you can go ahead. RC runs. RC runs where Devastator's arm is, and releases a flare gun toward all the other Autobots. Ironhide, Ratchet, Alita, Chromia, Jolt, and Sideswipe see this and decide to roll out. But before they do that, they hear Ravage and Rumble. No good. They're coming. They're already coming for us. We're already surrounded. If we're gonna die trying. We have to get to the pillar so they can revive Optimus. Alita looks over her shoulder, seeing Chromia's worried face. What do we do, ma'am? Keep fighting the good fight. Scout team will be me and Jolt. Looking for the humans. Ironhide, you and Sideswipe will protect everyone. What, Chromia, you and Ratchet stay here and guard Optimus. Okay, move! Larry says the same thing to his soldiers, and all of them roll out. Starscream is caught. Jetfire's flying towards Starscream. With his gun hold on him. Freeze, old friend. This does that. Freeze, old friend. Starscream is beyond shock, and he is looking at Jetfire with confusion. Jetfire, what's the meaning of this? This is not the plan. Jetfire looks straight ahead of him, saying, the plan changed. Starscream looks at the Decepticon insignia on Jetfire's chest, beyond shock. You dare join the enemy? Jetfire and him the two start fighting, with Starscream saying, you are the only friend left, and now I lose another? First Ironhide, then you? When will it ever end? Jetfire quickly says, sorry this has to end this way, but you could have joined the Autobot cause instead of losing both of us. Then suddenly, Ironhide shows up, start blasting at Starscream. You better listen to him, Screamer. We could have been friends, but this is how it is. Ironhide is shooting his guns right out of him. And Sideswipe is now listening to Ironhide's orders and literally racing looking for Chaz. But then he sees Brawl piercing Chaz through the skin. I love how you Autobots crack. Sideswipe! Sam also sees this too and yells out, Chaz, no! Sideswipe is furious, seeing his best friend already dead, and rushes to Brawl. Bro, you piece of slag! I'll kill you! He starts cutting Brawl all of his limbs, basically, and also blasting all of his guns, kind of like in the first movie, but with little pea shooters. There's Brawl is enjoying this and saying, oh, don't worry, after I'm done with you, I'll kill your other wrecker. Sideswipe then suddenly, RC shows up, blasting Brawl's head off. Hope that'll be enough to kill him. Which it did. Brawl is dead. Most Ravage. Rumble reports this to Soundwave. And also right next to him is Knockout. Now, Soundwave. Brawl's dead. dead. But he did kill a wrecker, though. Soundwave says, good, good Rumble. At least we lost one Autobot's dead. More to come. The battle rages on, with every Decepticon and Autobot firing. The Fallen calls out, Devastator, destroy the pyramid and bring the Harvester to me. Devastator does what he says and mostly destroys the place. Simmons, however, orders a railgun fire, which Devastator sees this and he says, Untransform. He untransforms himself. Try not wanting to kill everyone. Chromia and RC regroup. Nice to see you again. You too. Is that Chaz's body? Yes, I want you to bring it to the soldiers and get them out of here. No, I'm staying here. Joel can do that. Joel suddenly drives in, happy to see RC. Good to see you again, old friend. Yeah, same here. Okay, Autis's body right over there. I'll bring Chaz's body. Alita is looking for Sam and the others. I'll go look for them too. Joel brings Chaz's body to the soldiers. Ironhide's devastated while Starscream's delighted and looks at Ironhide's head. Goodbye, Prime. Bye, Wrecker. As the battle continues, everyone bows hard. Megatron, however, is chasing Sam across the pillars, and also Carly. The Constructicons are having a field day. Bumblebee decides to fight Knockout. Well, this would be good. Let's hope you don't get my fetish. And by the way, when I said fetish, I did not mean it like that. I was trying to say his design. Just don't think about it too hard. Bumblebee radio chats say, "You will die." Bumblebee and Knockout's battle will be similar to him and Rampage's battle, with Rampage actually joining in. You die. Bumblebee looks like he's about to get cleaved over until Jetfire comes in, blasting Knockout and kicking Rampage. Good. Hope that'll do some well, old scout. Bumblebee nods his head. Lennox points his gun at him. I see a Decepticon. Simmons walks up saying, Hey, relax. He's one of us. Plus, as everyone's battles on, the Constructicons are getting cleaved off. Ironhide takes out Hightower and Long Haul pretty easily. While we see another scene of Alita literally striking Scavenger and Scrapper. But Rampage, however, is fighting off with Mixmaster against RC and Chromia with a little help from Ravage. The girls took out Rampage and Rampage pretty easily. With Ravage getting ripped in half by Bumblebee, like in the original movie. Soundwave sees this and tells Rumble, return. Soundwave is not fleeing for the fight. Demolisher, besides Mixmaster, is the other only Constructicon still alive, fighting off Sideswipe. And if you don't know, in the comic books, Sideswipe and him have a heated rivalry. After which the Fallen says, "Where's Megatron? Where is he?" Megatron is still after Sam, which Bumblebee sees it, which Jolt sees and runs up to Megatron, try to beat the scrap out of him. I don't care if I die today. This will be a day I'll prove myself worthy. Megatron says, such heroic nonsense. And tries to blast Joel in the hand, but being cut off by Ironhide. Sorry today, Megs. You are not gonna kill someone else. Starscream, he goes back to his fight with Starscream, which is still going on. Starscream decides to retreat, with him saying, "This isn't over, Ironhide. You'll see." After which RC and Chromia are both exhausted. As Sideswipe sees this. So, you girls want to take a break, or you want to keep on fighting? RC pulls out a grenade. "You guys go. I'm gonna kill Demolisher for this." Chromia says, "No, don't you dare do it. You're not gonna sacrifice yourself." "Too late, sister. Tell B I said hi, and most importantly, if you ran into a cliff jumper, I'll say I wish I could have had a future with him. But go." Sideswipe, take care of her. Sideswipe nods his head, grabs Chromia, and quickly speeds off. With RC saying, "Till all are one scrap heats," killing Demolisher and Mixmaster, but killing herself. With Alita seeing this, "No more!" She starts fighting Megatron, but then Megatron and Soundwave. Like Rumble is dealing damage to Jetfire. Soundwave, okay, and the battles are pretty much recapping. Then a missile launch is activated. The Decepticons retreat alongside Jetfire and the Autobots. Sam almost gets killed. Sam gets shot by Megatron. Bumblebee literally goes after him and starts beating the scrap out of Megatron. Literally, breaking him apart. As Sam is back, we get to see Sam inside the Matrix, alongside the other Primes, along with Optimus. "Sandwich Wiki, we have been seeing you. We have been seeing all you have become. And we have to say we are proud of you. You and Optimus have sworn an oath to protect life. You have made the Covenant and the dynasty of the Primes very proud, and you have been chosen, fulfilling your destiny. Now you two must go and fulfill the promised potential." Then suddenly we see Prima Prime standing above Optimus. "Optimus Prime, you will return as our last descendant." The Primes, they vanished. The Primes mostly disappeared. Sam grabs the Matrix and basically revives Optimus. "Boy, you returned for me." Everyone's happy, especially Alita, who hugs Optimus. "Don't ever scare me like that again." Optimus says, "I won't. I promise." Everyone's happy to see Optimus still alive. And Jetfire says, "A living Prime. That's amazing." The Fallen then teleports, straight neck, pinning down Optimus while his spear killing Simmons, who blocks Sam's way. Yep, Simmons unfortunately dies. As much as I love the character, it was eventually going to happen. The resurrection make Optimus pretty weak, and the Starscream, Soundwave, and Megatron, Soundwave, and Starscream mostly go up to the Prime. "Fallen, you succeeded, and it's not disappearing, and the Matrix is not disappearing. Good." Fallen is confused, but he ignores Megatron's remark. "My brothers could have never seen this coming. Now this planet will be dark forever." The Star Harvester activates. Jetfire says, "If we're going to save the world, we must combine each. Do you have enough power, Optimus?" Optimus says, "No, but I think there's a way. And there we get to the good part. Power linking. Optimus and Jetfire both saying power link. We're like it. This will be a little different. It'll actually be like Transformers Armada and Energon and Cybertron, with Jetfire not being killed. The power link is also useful when Jolt is defeated. Ugh. Ratchet, tell you what to do. What to do. I'm ready to power link them. Ratchet says, "Are you sure you can do this?" Jolt says, "You have no idea." Jolt power links everyone. And he says, "Transmat afterburners and prepare for fusion." The same Jet powered Optimus is born. Autobots, let's roll. The Autobot runs up with the Fallen sees this and Megatron tries to shoot him. And then this line will happen. "You lied. The Fallen promised me the power of a Prime." Primes? Megatron, you forgot one thing. Primes are born, not made. Megatron is shocked and looks at the Fallen. "You lied to me about me becoming a Prime?" Starscream and Soundwave are equally shocked. "So what if I did? You will never be a Prime, long as I live. And as for your punishment..." The Fallen's about to shoot Megatron. But Megatron tackles the two of them with him saying on power link Jetfire, "This fight is mine." He and Jetfire unfuse. And now a three-way battle is decided. Die like your brothers. They were your brothers too. Energon, Axe, Blade, Staff, and Fusion Cannon both fire at each other. Megatron's not helping the Fallen, but the Fallen, he's actually beating up him. Not to help Optimus, but mostly to help himself. "You pay for lying." The Fallen blasts Megatron's face and kicks him off the wall. "I don't think so." And cleans on Megatron's fusion cannon. "Soundwave!" The Fallen and Megatron start to fight. "Megatronus Prime, you were a warrior. You were a Prime. Yet you took that away. Why?" The Fallen then answers, "All I want was the survival of our kind. I did care for the law. I am the law." Jetfire then shoots right behind. Jetfire and Starscream, however, having their own fight. It's a three-way battle between Starscream, Jetfire, and Ironhide. "Well, I guess I could kill two traitors at once. This will be your last days." Ironhide says, "It will be. But when we both die, I want to let you know I always appreciate the times we were friends." Jetfire starts shooting at him. And Starscream then retreats, with Jetfire saying, "Cowardly as ever." As he says this, the Fallen gets blasted by Megatron, by Soundwave. "Soundwave, you fool! I will kill you." Soundwave says, "Soundwave superior, Fallen inferior." Optimus stabs the Fallen with his Energon axe straight at his spark, killing the Fallen Prime, with him saying, "We rise, you fall." But then suddenly Megatron tackles him. I still have a score to settle with you. Same here." The battle between the two starts to fight. The Matrix is on the floor. Soundwave Salvi doesn't pick it up or rumble, as the Autobots and three Decepticons are watching. Sam grabs the Matrix. Megatron is too injured and calls this a forfeit. I surrender, Prime. Optimus is shocked. You surrendering? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. Megatron says, I need rest and repairs. We will fight again soon. Optimus lets him live with this warning. I'll let you live, but when you're repaired, our battle will be our last. So be it. Starscream looks at Jetfire, sees the harvester is about to blow. Hey, Jolt, do you have one of your grenades? Jolt says, yes, I have. Jetfire says, I'm gonna launch up there. Fly up there and destroy the harvester. Alita says, you're gonna kill yourself. You can't do that. Chromia says, please don't. We already lost 2 already. Jetfire says, if I have to do something meaningful for my last life, then this will be it. Remember me. To behold the glory of Jetfire. Jetfire flies up. But Sam says, Jetfire, no! Oh. Starscream says, Skyfire, no! But too late. The harvester's destroyed, but along with Jetfire. Who died a hero. And a great friend. Everyone sees this. Megatron and Starscream and Soundwave and Rumble are nowhere to be seen. Soundwave says, I know we're not cowards, but cowards do survive. And by the way, this line was usually Starscream's, but due to him being more fleshed out, I want him to be more like this. With this, Megatron says, till we meet again, Prime. Starscream, let's go. Megatron sees Starscream grieving over Jetfire's body, saying, this will be my last day of being happy. Starscream flies off with Megatron right behind him. Everyone salutes Jetfire, Chaz, and RC for their sacrifice. Even Simmons. Everyone is mostly deeply upset. Carly asks, what happened to the Allspark shard? I think it transformed. See what I mean when the Fallen says the cube can only transform and is never destroyed? Well, in this continuity, in the Bayverse, the Matrix and the Allspark are the same. The Matrix of leadership and the Allspark are the same thing. Not shocking to everyone. On a ship going to the mainland, instead of Optimus being the only Autobot, everyone will be there. Ironhide and Sideswipe is commended for his honor by Ironhide. Thanks, sir, but I just did it to save Sam, no one else. Jolt says, I thought you did save humans. Well, maybe a little bit of me has changed. Good. I think a little bit of me changed too. Alita comforts Chromia of her loss. I'm sorry for your sister, but let me know that we will continue what she started. If there'll be anything to start about. Ratchet goes up to heal Bumblebee's wounds. I wish I could heal that voice box again. I wish I could do better. It's okay, Ratchet. You have done your best. I hope you're right. Bumblebee Bumblebee walks up to Optimus, and Sam say, "Sam, Bumblebee, I heard what you two, RC and Chaz did. Thank you for saving my life." Sam says, "You're welcome. Thank you for believing in me, the two of you." Optimus's speech will be the same line as in the original movie. As in the original movie. Uh, our races, united by a history long forgotten, and a future we have faced together. And now with the Decepticons still on the loose, at least we know things will be peaceful for now. I am Optimus Prime, and I tell this story to that our past can always be remembered. For in those memories, we live on. Linkin Park plays, and by the way, the ending of him saying, usually in the and that in my rewrite, he says he tells this story instead of I sent this message because it seems more like a story than a message. But anyway, Linkin Park plays and the movie ends. And well, that's it. My remaster rewrite. Like the video, hope you like the video, subscribe, and roll out.